Oh, what's that? Good doggy, good doggy. Yep, that's me. I bet you're all wondering how we got here.
Just a couple more things and we'll be finished here.
I'm very excited to start. You guys won't regret this.
But you might. Sign here, please.
Okay, so what exactly is a pioneer?
All questions will be answered during your orientation. Follow me, please.
I thought I was going to orientation, but they just told me to put this suit on and sit in here. I have a bad feeling about this.
Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated. Fixit Pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly. Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis. Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation. That's it. Get to work and be effective. Warning, planetfall imminent. Please remain seated
Did she
during
just
full
say planetfall?
Atmospheric
in trouble.
entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized. Planetfall complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed.
Man, I really should have read that brochure.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that intro video. My first time doing video editing ever, so if the quality was a bit suspect, I'm sorry for that. Anyways, we're playing Satisfactory Update 8 today. We're starting off on Tier 1, and we're also starting in the Grassy Plains. So I decided to skip Tier 0 just because nobody wants to watch me handcraft things for 12 hours.
Vicinity, which are within approved nutritional and medical categories as established by R&D. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Great, thank you, Ada. Ada will talk to us occasionally whenever we find new things. So we're going to be heading down this way. I already saw where we're going to be starting our initial factory. It's a great place here. All right, grab these. Head on down this way. Actually, we're going to get a nice overview of where we're going to be setting up. So, right here is where we're going to be starting our new factory. We got a limestone node, which is important. We got iron, and then up on that hill over there, we have copper, which is all the basic things that we need for starting a factory. So let's get going. First things first, though. Got a native to take care of. This guy's not very friendly, and it'd be a pain in the ass to try and build with him around. So unfortunately, he has to go. Now this big guy here.
The remains of this creature might shed light on how to increase chances of survival. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Thank you, Ada. Yeah, the big guy is passive. He's no problem, but they do tend to get underfoot or overhead rather, and just be a nuisance and in the way all the time. So we'll just chase him away. Anyways, let us set up the hub here, which is basically our base of operations. Gonna park it right over here. It'll have our initial power plants on it, and we can craft things in here, and it also how we unlock our different tiers and milestones. So the first thing we want to unlock is the mergers and splitters, but unfortunately we don't have nearly the materials to do that. So we're gonna have to set up our initial lawn factory, I think I'm gonna call it for now. First things first, we got to get rid of these outcroppings on top of the nodes. Alrighty, and then from there, throw down a miner on top of it. Then off of the miner, connect the smelter to it. So this thing spits out iron ore at 60 a minute. We send it over to the smelter, which turns it into iron ingots. And from there, we build a constructor. Which will turn them into iron plates. And then one last thing we need to do, we will throw it into a container. I purposefully left a bunch of space in between them because we will be expanding these in the future. Because right now, this thing produces 60 a minute. However, the smelter only needs 30 a minute, so that's not being very efficient. Once we unlock the splitters and mergers, we can set up a second line right off of this one miner. Alright, so let's get some power going also. Power pole, connect you up, connect you up, connect you up, connect you up. And then from here, connect our biomass burners. One thing we want to do first, and the reason why you saw me running around like a madman collecting leaves, is our initial power source is actually going to be biomass, which we make out of these said leaves. And unfortunately, it is a very time-consuming and pain-in-the-ass thing. So we are going to be moving away from this as fast as possible. So our second milestone will be... Actually, I'll just show it to you guys right now. Our second milestone is here in Tier 2. It's going to be the obstacle clearing one, which unlocks the chainsaw, which lets us cut down trees, and also lets us make solid biofuel, which is much more efficient. And we'll cut down on the amount of time and effort we spend on fueling our factory. But for now, we want the splitter. So, oh no, I'm gonna go back here. Yep. All right, so let us hand make some biomass real quick so we can fuel our factory. All right. So we take that biomass, throw it into here, throw it into here. We can also burn other things like the flower petals we collect, or we can just throw the leaves directly in there, but it's not very efficient. But these three machines are all powered now, and they'll start producing their stuff. So yep, there's the iron ore. It's coming on out, and it'll travel down. Let us set up our next line of machines here. Gonna be the same basic setup. The only difference is the end product will be different. So, hook you up. Well, these rocks are kind of in the way. That's a tad annoying. Yeah, that's alright. It's just a temporary factory. It doesn't have to be pretty. So we get that there. Get you making iron ingots. And from there, the constructor will be making iron rods. Meter for them. And we'll also have to power them as well. So get you and you. Alright, I'm going to leave this third iron node alone for the time being because I do not have enough materials to power it. Well, actually, not only power it, but create it and also power it. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to run over here to our limestone node and get the probably most important resource that you have during the game, which is concrete. You need piles and piles of concrete. In fact, if you think you're making too much concrete, you're probably not. All right, so throw down the miner. And then the production chain for this is a tad different. It's a lot simpler. You just throw down, you go from miner right into a constructor. Yeah, there's no intermittent step. Man, words are hard sometimes. You to you, connect you to you, and I'm actually gonna do a bit of. Actually, no, we're fine with that. I was gonna say I was gonna do some future proofing, but oh, wait a minute. No, I don't want to connect you to that at all. Ooh. So yeah, we might actually have to do a bit of future proofing here and rethink power line setup. Yeah, okay, so, okay. Alright, that's fine for now. And next, we're gonna go head up the hill and we're gonna start working on our copper line as well. Grab these since they're available and conveniently we were heading by. Same thing with all the leaves and whatnot that we pass by. We'll just make sure to grab them because we need lots of them for the biomass burners. Yeah, they use a lot of fuel, so the more the merrier. I will actually probably be doing a bunch of gathering leaves and whatnot off camera, but I will grab a few just so I make sure we don't run out during the episode. Head back up this way. Also, there's another limestone node over here, which we will not tap into currently. We'll save that for later when we're in a better position, material and power-wise. Grab these leaves, jump up here. Oh, got ourselves another hog friend. Hello, sir. Oh, gee. Oh, that was close. That was close. Sneaky bastard. So we'll clear this off real quick. And we'll set up our line here. So that'll go there. I'm gonna send it all down to the ground level just so it's more convenient to collect the copper when I need it. Alright, so connect you up to a power pole. And we'll take a fun ride down the slide. Tiny bit. Or future proofing. Because we can expand this line in the future as well. Listen, I know this is temporary, but no. I'll line this up a little bit better than that. So yeah, anybody that has OCD issues and is really sad that the factory is just a spaghetti mess of machines and wires, I'm sorry, but that's just the way it's gonna have to be for a little while. Right. Ran out of wire, so unfortunately we're gonna have to handcraft some copper here into wires. I promise not to do this super often on camera, but it's gonna be unavoidable all the time. As this is probably a good visual representation of why I skipped tier 0, because tier 0 is basically just doing this for a long time. Alright, so we're gonna need some cables here. You to there. Get a constructor going. And unfortunately, this is the last of our reinforced iron plates, which means we can build no more constructors currently, which will be a problem. Alrighty. We will send you down this way. So I'm gonna run out of cable. Let's build some more cable here. Oop, I overshot that a little bit. Alright. Get that hooked up to power. Oh! Ah, damn. That is not something I prepared for. So, we just overtaxed our power grid. We have a max consumption of 28, or 48. Wow, can't read. 48, but we only have a max capacity of 40. So, the power grid tripped, and that's unfortunate. But we can build more biomass burners, and I'm going to throw them in the corner over here with the... Ooh, actually, wait a minute. Well, luckily I didn't produce enough to overflow, but I should have built a storage box here. So we'll do that now. What? Oh, I built it backwards. Okay. Try that again. Alrighty. Now, as I was saying, we're going to connect you... Oh, actually, let's not do that, because I'm going to have to build more of these in the future, and I'm short on wire. Alright, so for now, I'm just going to connect this to this. I don't have any biomass, so we're going to go create some of that real quick. No, I do not want to dismantle the hub. Alright, so that's all we can make for now, unfortunately, so let's fill you up. Keep hitting F instead of D, or E for some reason. Alright. Power's back on, so now we have a max capacity of 70. So we're good for a little while. So all of our machines will be running and properly making materials for us. Box. I also did not... Man, I'm really bad at making storage boxes, apparently. Let us do that for this one. Never mind, I don't even have the materials for it. So let's go over here. Grab you. Grab you. There we go. That is the basics setup for our little lawn factory here. Everything should be getting produced, yeah. Nope, I screwed up here. I forgot to set the production for that, so that was a big boo-boo. Now, unfortunately, to get our milestone, we have to wait for this thing to make 300 copper wires, which it is making 30 a minute. So that is 10 minutes of waiting before we can do our milestone. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pause the video. I'm gonna run around, grab some more leaves, turn them into biomass and whatnot. Just do a little bit of exploring, and then I will return Alrighty, I've returned. I gathered a bunch of leaves, and I also found this cave, which we can go explore real quick. Oh, got stuck. No. Jesus, I was literally stuck behind those mushrooms. Okay. This looks awesome. It's very pretty in here. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That is a very ugly creature. Please die. I think there's some more of them in here too. Oh, yeah. Little bastards are fast. Oop, oh, I see you. I see you. You're stuck, idiot. Yeah, those guys are a little creepy, but luckily they're not very tough, so they're not a huge problem. But when they sneak up on you, it can be a little disconcerting. And then these things you'll find all over the world. There's these ones, and then there's another like sphere-shaped ones there.
Relaying message. Hello, this is paternal figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Yeah, they'll say weird things like that to you, and it's a little bizarre, but they don't actually do anything in the game. They're just... What's that? Oh. I think the daytime changed, and it literally just changed the light in the cave here. But anyways, now that there's no bad guys anymore to kill us, let's have a little look in the cave here, because it looks very pretty in the dark. It's very pretty in here. So let's head back outside. Oh yeah, it looks like the sunset. No wonder. Oh, hi. Hello, I did not know these guys were here. Yeah, you. Oh, ow. Ow. Hello, I don't not like being trapped in a corner next to this dude. Ah! Okay. We survived. Yeah, so this cave takes us up the hill behind where our base is. And yeah, up here there's some more copper iron nodes that they're all impure quality though. They're not very good, so yeah. But we could use them for something at some point, just don't need them currently. We get up over this way, we can get a nice overview of our factory. Very impressive tree. I don't know how you do that. That's really pretty too. But yeah, here's our Oh. Hello, another hog up here. Hello, sir. Thank you, goodbye. And there's also a slug up here. I won't bother explaining what they do until they become relevant, but you'll find them around the map some places. Alright, so yeah, this is a up-top view of our factory right now. It's very ugly, but you know, it's what we have to work with currently. We'll just head back around. We'll just gather some leaves on our way, see if there's anything else cool to see while we're heading over there. Let's be careful here. Although, to be honest with you, the character is very sturdy. I could probably have jumped from the top of that cliff there, and it probably would have only taken a quarter of my health. Very impressive. Alright, let's see how we're doing on materials now. Oh yeah, we definitely got enough of these. definitely have enough of these. Let us see if we have enough wire. Yes. Actually, I timed that literally perfectly. Now, if only I did that on purpose. That would have made it way cooler. How are we doing on biomass? Oh, you don't even have any. Nice. Oh yeah, that's right. I only initially filled that one with a little bit. So let's go to our thing. We'll dump off some of the crap we don't need currently. Get rid of the slugs, get rid of those, get rid of those. Actually, speaking of crap we don't need, throw you right in there. You got quite a bit. Alright, but we have enough materials to send off our drone for our first milestone. Let's do it. We're gonna hit the big red button.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation.
That was great until we were looking right at
The
that
productivity display will help you measure and
sun. I
improve
think
the
that's actually the
productivity
secondary
of individual
sun.
buildings to aid with optimization.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure in the intro it says this is a binary star system. So yeah, I think that's just the secondary sun. But also a very cool gas giant over there. And where's that? Where's the galaxy? Ooh, there's the moon. Oh, there's the moon. It's a very messed up moon. I don't know what happened to that guy. But anyways, let's start preparing for our next milestone. Obstacle clearing. So, unfortunately, we are not automating 2 of the 3 things that are on that list. So we can throw in the concrete right now, that's fine. Oh, I can't actually do it till it returns, never mind. But anyways, so we got the concrete. That's fine. But we need to make screws. And we also need to make cable. And now that we've unlocked splitters, making screws and cable will become more feasible. So to make screws, let me just show you guys real quick. Select the recipe. You got to take iron rods and then just iron rods, and then it'll turn them into screws. So now that we have our splitters, I can split these into a second line, which will then make screws. And then the same thing with the copper wire over here. I can have a line making copper wire and then also a line making copper cable. Unfortunately, I do not have one of the things we need to make more constructors, which is, because I'm going to need a lot of constructors, actually. I probably need like 10. Gonna like napkin math that. I'm going to need like 10 constructors. I'm going to need 20 reinforced iron plates, which I do not have. So we're gonna have to make those, unfortunately. However, I think I'm gonna do that off camera because I'm gonna have to sit here and handcraft them for a little while. So to make reinforced, I'll just show you guys the recipe real quick. To make them, you need iron plates and screws. So I'm gonna have to handcraft a bunch of screws, and then I'm gonna have to handcraft a bunch of these. And then I'm also gonna be handcrafting all this biomass and these cables. So, okay, I don't know what happened to the end of the video, but we had some sort of hiccup and it got corrupted. So let me try that again. So in the next episode, we're just gonna be expanding our production lines out. We're gonna be expanding our power. And yeah, we're gonna hopefully do our next milestone and unlock obstacle clearing so I can start automating our, well, actually it's kind of semi-automating our biomass production, which will be very handy so we don't have to pay as much attention to that. But anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.